grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant, came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Tennessee Titans.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Come on. Hey! 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. And they've turned it over on downs. First and 10 now from the 36. Play action now. It's Nix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 13 yards on that pass play. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10.
Roll, roll, roll.
A handoff, running left, it's Pacheco. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Shamar Turner on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let go.
Out of the gun, Ward. That one caught, it's Chinwe DK. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Ward now on 3rd down. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Harrison. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Broadcast. 60. 18 Pioneer.
They snap it to Ward. He's got his tight end. That's Helm. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
Another Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Warrior 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown Titans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Titans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the gun, here's Ward. That's complete to DK. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Titan first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking for Chim DK that time, and it'll bring up second down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready, set go.
To throw is Ward. Just a short one taken in by Helm. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back in Music City after this.
Ready, set.
Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they begin with 3rd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Scoop.
Again, it's Ward. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Here comes the jet sweep. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game, where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, And now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Ready,
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Ready, hut, hut.
On play action, it's Ward. And this will pay off. It is caught by Jay Spears. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is second TD catch of the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Right back to Irving, and he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He's going to go up top here for McBride. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
This is intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
One more time with Spears. And he's in! Tyjae Spears. Touchdown Titans. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Nick snap. On 1st and 10. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's good. First down.
They'll run with Irving. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Irving. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His second touchdown of this first half. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Bucs draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set. Get up. Check. 79 Bronx, 60 Eagles. Ready.
On first down, Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's Ward now on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
60. Here we go. 60 by
From the gun on 3rd down. Ward. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And they'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. It'll be 25. They'll go to work. 1st and 10. McBride is the motion man. Rolling right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Second and 10. McMillan, the man in motion. On 2nd down, it's Nix. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Jared Verse getting in there to bring him down. His his first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix.
He was brought down by Garrett Burris. A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. To the left side, to Godwin. Now he's free at the 35. Fighting for the goal line, he lost the football, it's out. And this will be recovered by the defense, but they will not be able to do anything with it. Time has expired, and the first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On first down, here's Irving. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. On the move left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. A gain there of 15. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
That's good.
Throwing is Nix. Godwin working the right side. He's close to a first down. To gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Titans' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 1. That's Ibuka in motion. 2nd down. Nix. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Here's Nix to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
That is caught. He got Godwin. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A give. This is Irving. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send Godwin in motion. They'll throw. It's Nix. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. The RPO, that one is complete. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. Back to throw is Nix. He's going to keep it himself.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. McMillan comes in motion. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Brandon McManus lining up.
And this is where the threat of run just opens up everything else in your offense, especially when you have a premier back lined up behind center. And this is one of those cases where the defense is so worried about how do we stop this ground game. They don't have enough guys to account for everyone in the passing game, and results in an easy touchdown.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Buccaneers will even the score. It's now 21-all.
Brandon McManus set to
So
kick
back
off.
to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
They're on 26-yard line.
Here we go. Shot alert. Hut.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Ward. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Top 6. Cougar 19. Top 19. Cub 19.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go. 10 to 11. 10 to 11. Warriors 70. Pioneer. Nice, go.
From the gun, here's Ward. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not, and it is a sack. Kalijah Kancey. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
18, Hawks 70, Hawks 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Ready?
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, a run with Irvin. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. They'll go again here with Irvin. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Just a good, solid run here on 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and
the ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball forward.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. To throw is Nix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. McBride is the motion man. On 4th down, here's Nix. That's going to be caught. And he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense. You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a third interception and kind of just throws this one away.
Throwing. Nix gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irving.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
McBride is the motion man. Forced to his right. He's going to run it. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down. They'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
A gain of 7. And the Buccaneers.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Forced out left. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do was get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Another try, 2nd and 10. McBride is the motion man. On 2nd down, it's Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. A run with White, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. White. He'll dive for that first down, but it looks like he's just going to come up a little bit short.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
The tight end motioning left here. They'll go play action with Nix. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come. As 4th down is looming. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to grab a late lead.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
KaVontae Turpin on the return. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Out of the gun, Ward. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Extra point by McManus. Up and good. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
19, ready? Check out.
Here's Ward. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now, on second and long.
It's second and 21 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That one underthrown and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for. Second and 7. Another run here with White. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win here for the visiting Bucs, and it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.